Hello and welcome to our channel. Today we're diving deep into a story that's making waves in international relations. Why Japan and the United States are falling out. This relationship, often described as one of the strongest alliances globally, is facing new challenges. Let's explore what's causing the rift and what it means for the future. The current state of relations. The alliance between Japan and the United States has long been a cornerstone of stability in the Asia-Pacific region. It's built on shared democratic values, mutual security interests, and robust economic ties. However, recent developments suggest cracks are forming in this partnership. From trade disputes to geopolitical differences and even defense-related tensions, the two nations seem to be struggling to align their priorities. So, what's behind these issues? Let's break it down. 1. Economic frictions. The silent trade war. Economic ties between the US and Japan have always been strong, but they're not without friction. Trade imbalances. The US has repeatedly expressed concerns over its trade deficit with Japan, particularly in the automotive sector. American officials argue that Japan's market remains difficult for US companies to penetrate. Technological rivalry. Japan's heavy investment in advanced technologies like semiconductors and robotics is creating competition with US firms, leading to subtle tensions. China factor. Both nations have differing levels of dependence on trade with China. While the US takes a confrontational stance, Japan often adopts a more pragmatic approach to maintain its economic interests. Our take. Economic issues are a recurring theme, but with the global economy slowing down, these frictions could escalate if not managed carefully. 2. Defense and security. Paying the price for protection. Japan hosts about 50,000 US troops as part of a post-World War II agreement, but this arrangement has become a point of contention. Cost-sharing disputes. The US has been pressuring Japan to increase its financial contributions for hosting American forces, citing rising defense costs. Nuclear and regional policies. Japan's pacifist constitution, coupled with its calls for nuclear disarmament, contrasts with the US focus on maintaining nuclear deterrence. Analysis. As Japan moves towards modernizing its military to counter threats like China and North Korea, it's also seeking a more independent defense posture. This shift could subtly weaken its reliance on US security guarantees. 3. Diverging geopolitical interests. The US and Japan are increasingly finding themselves at odds over how to deal with global powers like China and Russia. China's rise. The US has been taking a hardline approach to counter China's growing influence, while Japan, with its economic interdependence on China, prefers a more balanced approach. Taiwan tensions. The US's strong support for Taiwan's defense puts Japan in a precarious position, given its geographic proximity and reliance on stable relations in the region. Our review. These differences don't mean the alliance is breaking, but they do show that Japan is recalibrating its foreign policy to better suit its national interests. 4. Domestic politics. Nationalism versus isolationism. Political shifts within both nations also play a role in these tensions. In Japan, rising nationalism and calls for constitutional reforms are pushing the country towards a more assertive foreign policy. Meanwhile, isolationist tendencies in the US, especially under certain administrations, create unpredictability in its commitments to allies. Implications. These internal factors can strain the alliance, especially if leaders fail to align their visions for the partnership. Final thoughts. What lies ahead? While it's clear that Japan and the US are experiencing some growing pains, this is not the end of their alliance. Both countries recognize the importance of working together to address challenges like climate change, technological innovation, and global security. However, these tensions serve as a reminder that even the strongest partnerships require constant adjustment and dialogue to stay relevant. That's it for today's analysis on why Japan and the US are falling out. What do you think? Are these just temporary challenges, or are we witnessing a shift in one of the world's most important alliances? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth reviews and analyses. Until next time, stay informed and stay curious. Thank you for watching.